The name lighting up search right now is Damascus. 2 bombs went off in Syria's capital today, while France's president was meeting Syria's new leader 50 yards away. 18 people were hurt. No one died. Nobody has claimed responsibility. And the big question everyone's typing is, what exactly happened and who is behind it? Let's separate what's confirmed from what we don't know yet. Here's why Damascus is number 1 on Google right now. French President Emmanuel Macron is in Syria today, and that alone was already major news. He's the first major Western leader to visit Syria since Bashar al-Assad fell from power in December 2024. The visit was already trending. Then while Macron was inside the presidential palace meeting Syria's new leader, 2 bombs went off near his hotel. The French presidency confirmed he was safe and the meeting continued. Let's walk through the confirmed record. To understand why this matters globally, you need the backdrop. Syria's civil war ran 14 years. In December 2024, Assad's government collapsed and he fled to Russia. A rebel coalition led by Ahmad al-Sharaa, formerly known by his rebel name Abu Muhammad al-Jilani, toppled the regime. Al-Sharaa is now Syria's transitional president, named to the role in January 2025. For much of the past decade, the United States and Europe kept heavy sanctions on Syria. Macron played a key role in pushing Europe and Washington to lift most of those sanctions, and they have largely been lifted. That opened the door to economic investment. According to the Associated Press and NPR, Macron arrived Monday night with an entire economic delegation. Today was the formal working day, meetings with Syrian civil society, official talks with al-Sharaa, and the signing of memorandums of understanding on economic cooperation. France wants to be a central partner in rebuilding Syria. That was the plan for the day. Then the bombs went off. Here is exactly what happened, sourced to the Associated Press, NPR, ABC News, CNN, and Syria's Interior Ministry. 2 improvised explosive devices went off in central Damascus on Tuesday, July 7th. Device 1, planted inside a parked car on the side of the road. Device 2, planted inside a garbage container. Both detonated near the Four Seasons Hotel, that is where Macron is staying, and near Syria's Ministry of Tourism. Syria's Interior Ministry confirmed at least 18 people wounded, including 4 police officers. No deaths have been reported. Macron was not at the hotel when the bombs went off. He was inside the Syrian presidential palace in a meeting with President al-Sharaa. According to the French presidency, the Élysée, he did not even hear the blast. His office confirmed he was safe and that the meeting continued as scheduled without interruption. Syrian authorities launched an investigation. No group has claimed responsibility. That is the full confirmed record as of this recording. And here's what the internet is already filling in with guesses. So let me be direct. We do not know who placed those bombs. No group has claimed responsibility. We do not know whether the explosions were aimed at Macron specifically, at Syria's new government, or timed to embarrass the new leadership on its biggest diplomatic day since Assad fell. We also do not know whether today's attack is connected to a separate bombing 5 days ago. On July 2nd, a device at a crowded Damascus cafe near the Justice Palace killed at least 10 people, including 6 lawyers, and wounded 22 more. That attack also had no claimed responsibility. Per Al Jazeera, Syrian security forces are reviewing surveillance footage and running active search operations. That is where the investigation stands. Who is behind this is genuinely unknown, and anyone claiming certainty about the motive right now is working from speculation, not confirmed reporting. One layer of context that matters. Syria is trying to rebuild in front of the entire world right now. The new government is working to attract investors, stabilize the country, and signal that the Assad era is over. A bombing during the first major Western presidential visit sends a specific message to markets, to diplomats, to anyone asking whether Syria is stable enough to do business with. The symbolism of the timing is hard to miss. Whether that was the bomber's intention, we genuinely don't know. What we do know is that the French presidency's decision to let the meeting continue rather than pull Macron out was its own counter message. Paris is not walking away from Syria. Here's my read, and I'm labeling this analysis, not reporting. The timing of 2 IEDs on the single biggest diplomatic day Syria has had since Assad fled looks deliberate. Whether it's a warning shot at al-Sharaa''s government, a message to France, or something else entirely, I don't know, and I'm not going to tell you I do. What I would watch next. Do Syrian authorities identify who placed these devices, and does it link back to the July 2nd cafe attack? 2 anonymous bombings in 5 days is a pattern, and patterns matter. The bigger follow-up question is whether France and other Western investors hold the line on those economic agreements or start recalculating Syria's risk profile. How both governments answer that over the next week is the real story here. Quick recap. The verified version. Confirmed. 2 IED explosions in Damascus on July 7, 2026, while French President Macron was inside the presidential palace. At least 18 wounded, including 4 police officers. No deaths reported. Macron was safe, and the meeting with Syrian President al-Sharaa continued as planned. Unknown. Who planted the bombs, whether they targeted Macron or Syria's government, and whether they connect to July 2nd cafe bombing that killed 10. This is developing. Source to AP, NPR, ABC News, CNN, and Al Jazeera. Current as of July 7th, 2026. Details may change as the investigation continues. One question for you. Does a bombing during a historic diplomatic visit make you think Syria is moving towards stability, or that the fight for control of that country isn't over yet? Tell me below. New breakdown every day on Trending with Uchi. I'll see you tomorrow.